Howdy everyone. I thought I'd do a quick video on how I like to germinate Silver Bismarck palms here in our Central Texas gardens. So it is, well, it's officially September 2021 here in Central Texas. So we're in probably the hottest part of the year. So it's, around 100 degrees Fahrenheit here. And this is actually ideal for germinating the Silver Bismarck palm seeds. The trick with these palms, like most palms, is lots of heat and moisture. In fact, with these specific type of seeds, the more heat you can give them, the better. So what you see here is how we grow them. I germinate them in these flat boxes. It's probably a 32 quart germination box with some very light potting soil mix in there with the seeds. And one of the couple tricks with them is you want to get the seeds just sort of sitting on the top. I like to push them into the soil probably about an inch or so into the soil, which is all you need to do. So I get these seeds from South Florida. We soak them for a few days to remove the pulp and fruit from the outsides of the seeds, and then we pot them up in these flats. And as you can see, if you look in there, you can see they start germinating pretty quickly. So these have been in here probably about 7 weeks. And I've got them sitting here on sort of the southwest corner of my property and sitting on this sort of concrete slab, which is ideal because it is hot. It is probably on these concrete. Now I do raise them up a little bit on these so they're not sitting directly on the concrete, but they get the benefit of the heat rising off of it. So it's easily probably about 103, maybe 104 degrees Fahrenheit here. And again, as I said, with this specific type of palm, keep them moist and with lots of heat, and it's ideal for them to germinate. So if you see, there's another one right here where it's germinating. As I said, there's one right here that's germinating. I'm sure if we look through here, we can find some more. There's another one right over here. You can see that's germinating. So what I like to do, as soon as these start popping in here, the one thing about these Silver Bismarck palms is they throw down a very large taproot, and it's really important that you get these potted up into a very tall or deep pot. So what I'll do is I'll pull these out and then we'll pot them up into some very tall pots. Let that taproot settle in nice and deep, which is kind of key to the long-term success and growth of these palms. So really easy to grow, super great palm. They do pretty well here in Central Texas as long as we don't get hit too hard with some of the cold winter snaps. So this winter, as a good example, I had 3 of these versions of these palms growing on our property, and I didn't lose a single one of them in the winter. I did mulch them in pretty heavily, but didn't do anything else to protect them, and they all survived. So anyways, that's how I do germinate these Silver Bismarck palms. They're one of my favorite ornamental palms. They make a great centerpiece in your garden. So if you want to give them a try, follow this method again. It's pretty easy. The trick, as I said, is lots of heat and moisture, and in a very short time they should germinate for you. All right, we'll talk to y'all later.